Well, good morning. Happy Thankful Thursday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe. What?
I thought you were going to say Happy Thanksgiving. Oh. I was like, Thankful Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Maddie Conklin with a fit of the giggles.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Random Thankful Thursday.
Thankful Thursday.
I've always tried to come up with a "th" word for Thursday, and thankful is the. If you can think of any other ones, you let me know. But I'm thankful it's Thursday. I'm thankful tomorrow's Friday. Thoughtful.
Thoughtful Thursday.
Should we have a thoughtful Friday?
Thankful, thoughtful.
Thinking
Thursday.
Thinking, and we never think.
Thunderous Thursday. If we had, but we don't, I don't think.
No, not till tomorrow.
Not till
and we'll
tomorrow.
find out. I'm just, and I know they're gonna do a good job. They started repairing my house yesterday, but they had to take the skylight out that was shattered. But they're doing the construction part yesterday and today. Then they have to tarp it tomorrow because it's gonna rain.
Right.
And then the roofers come on Monday. So I'm just praying that the rain tomorrow doesn't get into the house.
So since your skylight was shattered, did you cover it with
yes, it was shattered, but it's tempered glass, so that means it didn't come through.
All the way through.
So it's cracked and shattered everywhere.
Okay.
But then yesterday they did have to remove that to start redecking the roof. And then, yeah, I'm glad it's getting fixed.
Yeah.
I just wished it was not raining
How long of a
tomorrow.
process is this going to be?
I'm hoping they can be done next week.
Okay, so.
Well, yes. So the construction part's happening yesterday, today. Roofers come on Monday, and I think they should be done hopefully Monday, Tuesday.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
For you.
I don't
house.
know. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I have to say, I decided to go for a little country theme today because
Love it.
yesterday's Farmer Wants a Wife. I know.
Don't tell me, I haven't watched it yet.
I know, you're gonna watch it.
I had to go to
but
bed.
I was watching it this morning, getting ready. I'm like, I'm gonna boot scoot and boogie to work today, so I wore my little boots.
Get down, turn around, go to town.
Boot scoot and boogie. Yeah, so it's a really good episode. I think there are some curveballs too.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Oh.
I don't think I watched it. I know there are some curveballs, at least on my end. I was like, oh, didn't expect that.
Oh gosh, don't tell me now. I'm so excited to watch it later today.
Yeah.
I gotta find out what happens. And
who ends up with who?
I did go to bed late because I was watching Masked Singer finale.
Yes.
So I was watching that and then I went to bed and I was like, there are so many things to get caught up on TV-wise, and there's just not enough hours in a day,
This
guys.
is what I wonder, because I set up my iPad when I'm getting ready, and I've already got things pre-recorded, so I can just skip through all the commercials. So I watched Vanderpump Rules, Watch What Happens Live, and Farmer Wants a Wife this morning. Just basically the tail end of Vanderpump Rules. But what do you do in the morning when you're getting ready? Like, are you not watching anything or listening to a podcast? Or
Dead silence.
Ew, no, that's so scary.
What do you mean?
That's so, how do you wake up? I'd be like, if it was dead silence.
I try to be as well. Here's the thing.
I'd probably call 911.
I've got 5 dogs.
Someone in the house.
I've got 5 dogs. I'm trying not to wake up to go outside because if I have to take them potty in the mornings, I've been trying to avoid that because it adds onto the time of getting ready.
Right.
So I get up very quiet. My alarm goes off and it's on a very quiet alarm. So I just go beep. I get up really quiet and I walk and I close the door really bad. Then I go and get some water. And then I go upstairs and I get ready, not even in my own bathroom because I want to keep everything so quiet. So I go upstairs to a different bathroom and I get ready. I put all my clothes up there, all my stuff. I get ready up there very, very quietly, and then I tiptoe down the stairs. It's dead silence.
Do you not wear your shoes?
No.
Yeah, I get ready in the other bathroom too.
Yeah.
This is how we get ready in the morning, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.
Do you not wake up everybody in your house with the podcast and the loud noise?
No, because we have a sound machine. We got the fan going. It's like a hurricane in our room.
I do
you
like that.
can't hear anything.
I do like that.
Except for the smoke alarm. But
No.
that's a different story that I've already told you.
Anywho's, Jesse.
Jesse,
Yeah.
speaking of getting ready,
Yeah.
what's your routine?
Quiet or loud?
Well, it depends. I have a different schedule than my lady, so I don't know. Some days I'll put on music, like I'll leave the room, and we're like doing things with the house, so we're like living between a couple of different places right now. So when it's just me, music goes on immediately.
Yeah.
Spotify playlist. I gotta like wake up.
Yeah.
Music all the way up in the
Energized.
shower, like yeah. So, but when we're together, I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm like trying not to, and
Anything you're like,
Yeah. So it's a work in progress. There.
Got it.
House ready myself, Jeremy.
Okay,
You
see,
know, I'm the
I like my quiet time.
housework thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like silence.
It's very meditative and reflective, getting ready for the day.
Yeah. I in the morning sometimes I will drive to work without it. I'll just I'm so tired. And I just hear the sound of my own yawning. It's the only thing in the morning that I hear. So we've been talking a lot about AI
Oh, gosh.
And I know I thought of you with this one, Matt.
Yeah, thank you.
morning.
Because I don't like AI.
You may try this out. People continue finding wacky uses for it. Had to share this one. People are turning to AI to help write their wedding vows. What are your thoughts?
Do it.
Absolutely not. I've already written mine.
Oh, okay, great.
Really?
Oh, I wrote them in 2021.
Oh, it's a great lower third here. It's a nice day for a white AI wedding. That's
Yeah.
good stuff. Good stuff. So people are hoping that AI tools can take their thoughts, feelings, and emotions and turn them into eloquent vows. Lots of online services charging anywhere from like $20 well into the hundreds. Of course, lots of things can go wrong when you leave it to AI to write your sacred marital pledge. And oftentimes things do go wrong because some users are claiming, hey, these vows don't sound authentic enough. I wonder why.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, it's because you didn't actually write them, folks. Whoever would be doing this, I can't imagine anyone would actually be doing this. But yeah, that's a report we got this morning that people are doing that. So.
Okay, I
Weird.
personally love writing. Like, I find that therapeutic. That's kind of like my quiet time if I'm writing a celebrity story or vows or whatever. And yes, of course, it's not going to sound authentic coming from a robot. Like,
Yeah.
you can feel, you know?
Did you say, did you say there's a cost involved?
Yes.
Yeah, some of those AI
2,400.
websites I've never actually used one myself.
I haven't either.
Maybe that would be, have you guys?
No,
done
I was just going to suggest a segment
Yeah, okay.
where let's say Maddie and I had to write a story AI with words. I give her words, she gives me words,
Yeah.
and then we have AI write the story and we have to
that's-
read it.
I like
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
That's funny.
Because to me, I've never used it, but I'd like to see what they come up with.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jake just said it would be terrible, but I want to see for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be fun though. I don't know. It'd be weird AI.
Yeah.
It would be, and I'm sure a lot of folks at home are still trying to get caught up on AI. Like, what even is that? Like,
Yeah.
what does it even do? And it took me a minute to like kind of figure this out. Of course, we talk about it all the time here because it's in the news constantly with some of the like, risks it can pose and things like that. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. That'd be a fun segment.
Did I tell you guys
So-
about the 60 Minutes had done an interview on AI? I don't know how old
Really?
it was.
Okay.
An
But-
interview on AI?
On
Like,
AI with some people, and basically they
okay.
did it live in the interview,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, okay, give me 4 words, and AI wrote the most beautiful poem you've ever heard. That was an original poem.
Where
and
is it
that
coming
the
from?
interviewer guy, I can't remember his name, he's an older guy on 60 Minutes, he sat there and he goes, I'm very rarely speechless, but I don't even know what to say about this. Because he
Yeah.
was so shocked at how spot on the AI was with things. And I'm like,
Wow.
yeah.
Kind of
Gosh.
scary.
That
I've-
is
Yeah.
extremely.
I've seen some examples people have posted on social media, but yeah, that's something that maybe I have to dive into another time here. Here's a more fun story
Okay.
for you. How about that?
Yes.
We don't want to scare folks with robots taking over the world or anything.
Well, they are.
This is fun. Imagine being at a bar, maybe a pub somewhere. You're out for an evening out, watching a cover band. Okay, so it's a common thing. Happens all the time. And then it becomes a live performance, not a cover anymore, but the original singer is right before your very eyes. This happened recently. Look at this.
Oh, that's Green Day.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's Green Day here. This is
Oh
in
my
London.
gosh.
In London recently at a pub, Green Day's frontman, Billy Joe Armstrong, created a night to remember for a cover band. They got to jam out live with Billy Joe as he walked into the pub. That group, that cover band called Borderline Toxic, began playing the Green Day hit Basket Case. And Billy Joe's like, hey, this is my song. So he jumps up on stage and joins them. And the band's singer of the cover band later posted that Green Day was the band that inspired her to go into rock music when she was 11.
Aww.
And what a moment that is. You can see Billy Joe with his bleached hair there. It might actually be gray at this point. I don't know.
Yeah. Could be a mixture of it.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer out of nowhere joining you on stage. That'd be awesome.
I wonder if the singer, the female lead, saw him in the crowd, so that's why, or if it was very, very impromptu. Is impromptu the right word?
Impromptu.
Yeah, impromptu.
Impromptu
like,
moment.
they
Yeah.
didn't know.
No, absolutely. I think it probably was because if she said they inspired her, I bet Green Day is in her set list.
That would
Right.
make sense.
That would make
And
sense
it's
to
a
me.
pub, and it was really
Yeah.
rowdy. Everyone was dancing, and
Yeah,
I want
fun.
that to happen to me. Not me singing, but like see that happen as a pub goer.
Yeah, like could you imagine being there? And no one would believe
How cool.
So
Unless
here's
Captain-
what I'm hearing. I'm going to start singing Celine Dion songs every day on the show until she walks in.
Until she walks in.
Until she comes in, guys.
You're gonna have to
Hello,
sing
Jared.
real loud. Get all the way up to Canada, Vegas.
Wait, hold on, Jake's saying. What did you say, Jake?
I do feel like you would notice her in the studio.
Maddie doesn't
Yeah.
know for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me call my people.
she might stand out a little bit in the
Just
studio
a
here.
tad.
Please.
Yeah, there's a chance. So yeah.
Hey, by the way,
Sorry
too,
there.
Jesse, though, Maddie's being very humble.
Oh.
She has a picture with Mariah Carey.
You do?
I do, and I interviewed Celine Dion.
Oh my.
So,
Don't have the picture of me with Celine, but I have the photo of me interviewing her. But, you know, that's neither here nor there.
I
so.
just want to cry in my pillow right now. I love it so much. You were in the presence of two divas.
I know, and that was the scariest part. Yeah.
One word
Especially
answer.
Mariah.
Was Mariah nice?
She was very nice to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's all I need to hear.
Very.
In the less than the minute I was with her. So,
Cool.
anyway.